you just had to admire him a little bit. Like you had to admire Chris Eubanks just a little bit, even though it was foul. You were just like, damn, bro, well executed, bro. Even with the feint, with the tricks, like making him focus on your face and going like this and setting him up.
Right.
Oh man, the play was
to distract. But to have the egg in the Louis Vuitton is crazy, bro.
The whole time, just sitting there still looking all like proper. That was diabolical, bro. Even Eddie Hearn's face, he didn't even realize at first. He was kind of looking at it like, what did he just hit you with, bro? He's like, what the hell did he just hit you with?
Right.
Crazy.
Eddie Hearn was confused because Eddie Hearn is like, what just happened? Bro, a whole egg is diabolical, bro.
Yo, it's like that move right there may alter how they do face-offs. Like the security now, because that's another level of like, that's like damn, we got to really watch these dudes. Like that, it could have been anything, right? He could have hit him in the face with a bag of shit. Like he could have hit him with anything.
Yeah, and that's dangerous, right? Because he could have a shell could have went in his eye.
Yo, bro, that is just. And then he smacked him like it wasn't like he just mushed in his face. He
smacked him with it.
He said, "This got to break."
Yo, but Clay, on top of that, though, right? The thing that got me was the diabolical slow walk back. Like,
yeah,
bro, he just faded into the crowd. Like, yo, that would have made me even more mad. The way he, with the shrewd face, just.
I'd have been disgusted,
bro.
Disgusted.
To just step back in the middle of the crowd with the
everybody just grabbing me. Everybody just grabbing me. Like, oh.
And to have the face that he had, like, and fade into the crowd is nasty work, bro.
Yeah, it is. It really is.
Nasty work. That's diabolical, bro. Yeah, Chris Eubanks, but that just heightened.
Oh, I got to see the fight.
1,000%.
No, I got it. They did it. Chris did it.
Yo, but Clay, imagine if Chris knocks him out after that.
It's a good chance it's going to happen. It's a good chance.
If Chris knocks him out, bro, he smacked you with an egg. His daddy beat up your daddy. And then I knocked you out.
Do you think this brings Chris Eubanks Sr.? Because you know Senior and Junior they're not on the same page.
Yeah.
But do you think Senior might like get involved now to a degree? Like he might get into this, like into the corner. Now we have the fathers there because Connor, Benn's father, Nigel's there already.
Right.
Senior's the one who's not there. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I don't know, bro. I don't know. They done made it. Yo, Chris done set it off, bro. Jesus, Chris set it off. He set it off, bro.
We need Senior there, man. Just his demeanor. His demeanor and the way he carries himself.
Mr. Invictus. Mr. Invictus.
It's the
I am Invictus.
Bro, hilarious, bro. Hilarious. My Egypt, peace of blessings, Queen. Cameron Fields, peace of blessings, Queen. Hey, man, I think that was, like you said, he set it off.
No, he turned it up. That fight is up right now. They fighting the living crap. It's a fight. It ain't gonna be no boxing match. They fighting. Right. And I think that's what Eubanks wants too at the same time. Like he wants Connor going ham so he can, walk him into something, catch him with something, make him not focus. Connor gonna have to shake this off and be focused, bro. Like he gonna have to. Don't let this dude be in your head, man. But listen, I can't even call it because I can't say he wouldn't have been in my head, bro. So I'm just saying you shouldn't. I get it.
I'd be pissed, bro. Like, yo, bro. Nah, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Nah.
That's crazy.
And like you said, the way he kept what'd you say?
Yeah, what? And then he switched the sides. He went to the other side like because he was getting ready to come on there. First he went on it, and he was like, what? And dude was like looking at him. He made sure he looked at him to talk in his ear. So he turned his head this way. He got the egg coming out you know what I mean?
Yo, slow.
Wow.
Slow dragged it. What'd you say? Wow. Bro, that's nasty work, bro.
That's art.
Hey, you think they have another face-off after that?
No, they can't do it, man. They can't do it. They can't do it, bro. They can't do it, bro.
I got that weigh-in is gonna be diabolical.
It would be irresponsible of the people throwing the show to allow that to happen again.
Right. Right, because they're gonna go to the fisticuffs.
If I'm Conor, you can't. I promise you, it's going down. Like it's up. I'm telling you, he's not sliding out the room with me not getting my hands on him.
Right.
Or his daddy or one of his. I don't know who's going to be because I get petty and nasty, bro. I start snatching motherfuckers next to you, bro. I'll just snatch the whole place up. Everybody can get who's standing with you, bro. You crazy.
Yo, that's what I'm saying. Like they're gonna have to have the Mike Tyson and Lennox Lewis security in the middle.
Yeah.
Because that way ain't gonna be diabolical.
Yeah.
Yo, but Clay, they supposed to have a press conference tomorrow.
I know. I don't know how they're gonna do this. I don't know how to do this.
I forgot they got that press conference tomorrow.
A large part of me thinks Chris Eubanks did this on purpose on the strength of either trying to get out of the fight or trying to cancel the press conference. I don't know. A large part of me he's just so damn he's so damn like it's a war of attrition with him. You know what I'm saying? It's like chess, not checkers with him. You just don't know why he did what, because he knows there's consequences coming with it. He knows it. There's consequences, whether it's money consequences, whether it's restrictions, whether it's the fight getting thrown off. He understands something is coming along with it. He planned for that. He factored that in his decision. We'll see what happens. He factored that in.
Hey, yo, you gotta love Chris Eubanks though, right? Because remember when he had his last fight and Conor Benn pressed him? Remember he said, "Oh yeah, great, press a guy who's cutting weight," or something like that. Remember?
Right.
He's
exactly.
like, "I ain't got no energy right now. Now you want to be aggressive?" Like he was like, "Great, I'm dehydrated."
And now this guy's all up on my face. Great, isn't it perfect?
He's like, "Great, now you all up in my face, and I'm dehydrated. Like can't defend myself," or something like that. He said, "Yeah." Yo, that dude is hilarious, bro. He said, because he said, you're now in the gutter with me. How does it feel?
Yeah.
He's like, you're the bad guy. You're in the gutter like me. How does it feel?
He's a villain at heart. Like he plays it. He embraces it. He embraces the villain role in these fights. Like he's arrogant. Right, he does it well, man. He does it well, bro. He does it well. Well spoken like his father, just like his daddy, bro. Because I seen his daddy almost drive Nigel Benn to wanting to go get a gun and shoot him.
Right.
Nigel Benn hated to this day. Nigel can't
like Joe Frazier and Muhammad Ali.
Yeah, or even worse. I mean, Chris Eubanks was like, I've watched some of the old videos of them. Cringy. Like some of the stuff he's doing made me mad. I started getting mad. Like, damn, bro, how much is anybody supposed to be able to take, bro? You all like. The way you talking and the hissing between every time there's an S,
right?
Oh God, bro! I just know Nigel just always wanted to punch him in his face, like it was always bad intentions. And Chris said he knew it. I saw a large interview with him, like an hour and a half interview, him talking about the whole rivalry and how he approached it and how he was really for a large part there was some healthy fear of Nigel Benn. Right, there was always like this healthy fear and understanding about this dude, and how his thing was to derail him before they got in the ring, because he knew that he just hated him so much. He played on it. He was like, I had to use it because, and he was like, I would never get too close to him or make eye contact because he's like, I know that this man will slap me. He said it. He said, I know Nigel Benn would slap me anywhere he see me, like if I were to trigger him. So the play was always diabolical. You know what I'm saying? Like I gotta get to him, because he's trying to get to me, and Chris Eubanks just mind effed this man to death before they got in the ring, because he knows that was Nigel's game. Like Nigel was the intimidator. He was the nightmare, right? He was the intimidator. He was a scary Jamaican British street dude, you know what I'm saying, that didn't give a damn with the perm, you know what I'm saying, who didn't give a damn. And Chris Eubanks was supposed to be like the square, the educated square, and he was, to his heart. He was an educated square, like he said. I was a mama's boy, right? He said, I was a mama's boy. I ain't gonna lie to you. I love my mama. You know what I mean? My mom, he said, my mom taught me how to be a man. Keep in mind, Chris Eubanks Sr. had a relationship with his father. You know what I mean? The father was in the picture, but it was just, he was a mama's boy. So he embraced his lack of I don't want to say grit, because he always had the grit, but just like, I'm not street. I am scared of this dude. Outside of me boxing this dude on the street, I would stay away from this dude. Like, I don't want no problems with a dude like Nigel Benn in real life. But as far as boxing in the ring with rules, I'm a great boxer. But truth be told, I'm lightweight intimidated by this dude. This dude lightweight scares the shit out of me. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's interesting the way Chris Eubanks approached it, and it worked the first time, right?
Yeah, he knew mental warfare, right?
Exactly.
At his highest, he knew he could get him off his square.
Yeah, because he was like, "You hate me too much."
Right.
Like the hate is already at such a high level for nothing as far as I'm concerned, because I didn't do nothing to you. You just hate me because I represent like this other side of society that supposedly maybe looks down on you or whatever have you. So
you know what it remind me of? Perfect example of on US soil, Oscar and Fernando Vargas.
Yes, Fernando was the street real Mexican street
dude. Stand Oscar.
Right. Oscar just was a fake American boy, just happened to have Mexican blood, and you just so soft, you pretty ass. I just want to kiss you. You know what I'm saying? Like,
he just wanted to hurt Oscar. Yeah. And Oscar knew it.
Exactly.
Oscar knew it. The Queen Cameron Fields in the building in Super Chat, dropping that half a dub. She said, let's like before we type. Smash the like button. Yes, Queen. Yes, Queen. Tell him again, Queen. Tell him again, Queen. Tell him again, Queen. Hey, did you ever watch her channel? Man, she be having something. You ever watch her channel? No, Salute to Jab Jamboree, my brother Act Reacher.
She had a channel.
Yeah, she got a channel. Subscribe to her channel, Clay. I'm telling you, man. As a matter of fact, did you put your channel in the chat?
Not yet, but I'm doing it right now. Just subscribe right now. I just subscribed right now. Literally just did it.
Yo, she be it's soothing too, and she break down. I love it. Blessings, Queen Cameron. We gotta get your channel up because you be dropping knowledge.
Okay,
that knowledge needs to be heard.
I legitimately just signed up right now. I didn't even know she had a channel. I didn't even know.
Yeah, channel is legit too.
Copy.
It's legit for sure. So, today's
show gonna be a good show. I'm gonna let y'all know right now because what we about to be talking about, the topics we gonna be talking about that day.
Yeah. I need the link to your channel so I can pin it up.
Right there. I just dropped it in there.
Gotcha. I need everybody to take a second and go subscribe to my brother Claymore Rain. His link to his channel is right there, pinned up in the chat. Click the link, subscribe to my brother Claymore Rain. The link to his channel is right there, pinned up in the chat. If you have not subscribed, please take a moment right now and subscribe to his channel. The link is pinned up in the chat. Please take a moment right now if you have not subscribed before we start, and click the link, subscribe to his channel. It is pinned up in the chat right now, as you see. Take a moment, please, people, and subscribe and support his channel and his grind.
Appreciate you, man.
No doubt. So, yeah, we got interesting topic. You know they're gonna come through and they're gonna Miss Rain is in the building. Drop the bombs on the Clay.
Wifey.
Bless you, Queen. Bless you.
Baby. I didn't know.
So this is fight week for Tank Davis, and Lamont Roach fight, and then we had a big fight week, which is ironic, right, Clay? Because I didn't even know the fight was this weekend. I had to cancel plans and everything, literally, like until you told me.
You didn't even
when
know.
you told me, you was like next Saturday. I'm like, nah.
I'm like,
Saturday after next. You're like, nah, bro. This Saturday. This is a short moment. Yeah. Yo, I had plans with wifey and everything, cuz.
Yeah.
Had to you know how that went, right?
Yes, sir.
I had to rearrange that. Like, hey, I had to pull the paid in full. Honey.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It ain't no big deal.
I ain't gonna be able to make it this weekend. You know what I mean? Yeah, but you know, so it's fight week for Tank. Today is Tuesday.
Right.
Ironically, tomorrow's Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
And there's no coverage for him. There's no grand arrivals. Did you see any of that?
Nothing. I know there's a press conference on Thursday. There's a press conference
on Thursday.
Thursday's a press conference. Today's what, the 25th?
Yeah.
No, today's the 25th, right? Yeah, 27th. Yeah, Thursday. 27th is a press conference. And then the weigh-ins on Friday.
And then the weigh-ins on Friday.
Right.
So, I mean, what's your thoughts on that? That don't seem to be no buildup. No.
I mean, it's clear at this point. The thing about it is, in the background is we always have what we know it to be. They had a way of doing things, and they've let us know. We've seen enough of Premier Boxing Championship fights. We've seen the rollouts. We understand in their best time. People who are trying to say they're super smart with their money. So were they not smart with their money before? Like, because there's a distinct difference in between what they were doing when they were with Showtime and what they're doing now. Now, people want to act like, oh, they can do that though. It's Tank. They just being smart with the money. Why spend the money? Okay, why did they spend the money then? Because there's however you want to look at it, there's inconsistency here. And we're just trying to we're speculating on filling in the spaces as to where the inconsistency is coming from. What's driving the inconsistency? What's driving it, right? So when you see a fight like this with Gervonta Tank Davis, and you're saying tickets are kind of struggling over there at the Barclays just a little bit, you're not promoting the fight. Tank's media tour has been by his own team and himself. He's only picked influencers to do a media tour with. He's not doing interviews with the Brian Custers or Sean Zattel or Fight Hype. So he's not doing those interviews. He's only doing interviews with influencers in the comedy space, in the entertainment space. Yeah, bro. At the end of the day, if you're gonna leave, if you're gonna leave me to speculate, if you're gonna leave it to me, to speculate and try to figure out, I'm saying, I'm definitely thinking there's a conscious effort to conserve resources. You know what I mean? Don't do more than I quote unquote need to do. You know what I mean? Because whatever reason that's behind it. Maybe you figured out something. I don't know, but it is what it is, man. I don't know. Like I said, inconsistency. If you're asking me to keep it down to one word, inconsistent.
Yeah, because I'm used to the and maybe it's just Tank don't want to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
why wouldn't he want to do it though?
Yeah, because usually they do the grand arrival, but I mean it is wintertime. I don't know. It just the brother Country Q Deuce 5 said tomorrow is the media workout. Okay. So man, we get the media workout tomorrow for all fighters. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, right? Country Q, he didn't want to do it. Jab Jamboree, my brother Act Reach in the building, in the super chat. Much love, family. Eubanks is the new Kofi snap. Eubanks is the Kofi slapper now. Yeah.
Oh yeah, bro. Yeah, he battling Caleb right now. He battling Caleb right now, bro. Caleb had the diabolical slap before that.
Yeah, but to bring an egg is
right.
bizarre.
But
John, what's up, baby boy?
Country Q says,
salute my son.
He didn't come to the grand arrival last time, right? Who's your son? Where?
Yeah, for
Jay.
That's my son right there. Yeah.
Right.
What's up, baby boy? Love you, kid. Drop the bombs on him, Clay.
Yo, he got a real ferret?
Yeah, he has three
ferrets.
I think one of them passed away, but he had 3 ferrets, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, Country Q said Tank didn't do the. He said Tank didn't do the last grand arrival, right?
Oh, okay, he got 4. He said he got 4. He got 4.
Damn.
Yeah.
Why didn't he do the last grand arrival? Why?
Right, Country Q. He didn't do the last Grand Arrival because he said it was booty butt cheeks.
He said the promotion on this damn show has been booty. And
booty butt
he said, watch me, I'm messing around, not even come on. You know what I mean? So, yeah, bro. Why show up to a Grand Arrival you know it's trash? It's going to be trash. You know what I'm
saying? So now Lamont Roach is a 25-1 underdog.
Yeah.
That's equivalent to Mike Tyson and Buster Douglas. Right? Which means Vegas don't like this fight.
Right.
Just like the rest of the world questions this fight.
Right.
The question is, does Lamont Roach now me and Clay was talking off camera before we started, and we both watched Sean Zartel. He did a breakdown interview, and he was talking about the fight, and I thought it was intriguing. I wanted to talk about it because obviously we all look at the situation and we say Lamont Roach, and it's no disrespect to Lamont Roach, right? It's just there's levels. Yeah, they compete in the amateurs, but there's levels, right? And so when you look at this situation, it's like, yeah, no. And him talking about he gonna trade with him, and his style gives Tank Davis openings, and that's a bad thing, right?
Right.
So when you look at it from that standpoint, I watched the Hector Garcia fight, and I rewatched because of Sean Zartel. I rewatched Tank and Hector Garcia, then Tank and Frank, and then I watched Lamont and Hector Garcia. Right. And I can see the growth that he said, Tank had growth from the Hector Garcia fight to the Frank Martin fight. Not as big as he made it seem. Right. More so he showed a lot more patience in the Frank Martin fight than he did in the Hector Garcia fight. Right. Not so much of the not getting hit or missing punches, but because he missed punches against Frank Martin big as well.
Right.
But he was a lot more patient with Frank Martin than he was with Hector Garcia. And I think that could have been a testament to having slight more respect for Frank Martin than he did Hector Garcia, right? And so he was swinging for the fences against Hector Garcia. With Frank Martin, he was being more calculated, that being Tank. So I got to say that I think that he just had more respect for Hector Garcia. I mean, for Frank Martin than he did Hector Garcia. And when I watched the Lamont Roach fight, it is similar to Tank's fight with Hector Garcia, right?
Right.
There's a lot of similarities between the two fights. But I think that what showed up to me is that the obvious, the power, right?
Right.
Hector Garcia was able to sustain that through 11 rounds, right? Because Lamont don't have the power. So Lamont was landing similar punches that Tank was. He don't have the power that Tank have.
Right.
So he didn't have the effect. And then he caught Hector late and dropped him. And that was the difference in the fight. Now, I think that on the scorecards would have looked the same, but Tank is a higher profile fighter, right? So I don't think it would have been on the scorecards as close as it should have been, if it went to the scorecards with Tank and Hector Garcia. But it leads me to believe that Lamont Roach, because I watched half of the fight with him and Jamel Herring, and in the second half of the fight with Lamont and Jamel Herring, he had a lot more success. He started real late, right? He got dropped in the fight, then he started late. He had a lot more success. And Lamont, Jamel Herring was giving him more opportunities, right?
Right.
But still, he struggled with the range. And again, obviously, Tank is not as rangy, long, tall, and uses his boxing skills like Jamel Herring. But he struggled to find Jamel Herring, right?
Yep.
And for me, right, Clay, his mindset to trade with Tank, because I truly believe he wants to punch when Tank punches, right? In between his punches.
100%, yeah.
And another thing that was said on that, and shout out to Sean Zeitel, his punch selection, because that really made me watch Lamont's punch selection. It really is 3 punches, Clay. It's the stab to the body,
right,
which he's using that to try to set up that hook,
right.
He'll shoot the right hand to the body, right, and that's pretty much, and his jab, right. That's pretty much his go-tos,
right. Yeah, he looks like he wants to instigate. He wants to be a counterpuncher, and he wants to punch while you're punching. He wants to use. And so he's more so baiting, right? Like he's stabbing to the body, trying to see if you throw something back. Stab to the body, throw a hook, trying to see, you know what I mean? He's just setting up. He's just coming in and out, trying to set stuff up. But one thing about Lamont is he's not bouncing around too much. He's standing in a position to where he looks like he wants to sit down on his punches, right? When he fought against Hector Garcia used a lot more movement. Hector did the same thing with Gervonta as well. He used a lot of movement. If we're going to be honest about it, Hector was running it with Gervonta until he got clipped. He was fighting him until he decided to start mixing it up with Gervonta.
I thought he was winning the fight.
Right. He was doing well. So I would expect Gervonta just standing on principle to not be on his bicycle at all in this fight. And what's going to end up happening is it's going to be kill or be kill. Like Lamont's going to try to time and use his timing to turn into speed and power, right? Because he's going to try to punch and time out maybe a second or half a second once Tank throws the punch, and he's going to try to respond and punch with him. Tank knows that though, right? So Tank knows what Lamont's going to try to do, but that's what Lamont's going to try to do. He's going to try to beat him, and I think Lamont's going to try to like hurt him. He's going to try to. I think he thinks he can. I think he feels like if I hit you on the chin, if I hit you on the button, I can hurt you. You know what I mean? Will he do it? I mean, he's a 25-1, right? There's a reason for it. You know what I'm saying?
That's my thing. That's what scares me, right? For him. Because Tank is able to calculate information at a very high pace.
Right.
And he has a poker face, right? He never shows you. Even if he's hurt, you never see it.
Right.
Right? So Lamont having 10 knockouts in 27 fights. And again, we saw stranger things, right?
Right.
We just seen Jaime Munguia get knocked out.
Bruno Saras.
By Bruno Saras, who has 4 knockouts.
Right.
So and Jaime seems to be very durable, right?
Right. Timing is everything, man. You hit that button.
It's
over.
But I just think that it would be a bad game plan for Lamont to try to exchange with him in the pocket. Now, and again, Clay, maybe I'm missing something. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that is the way to ultimately beat him. You know
I mean, it's got to be. It's the only way to really do it, because if Lamont has to do, I always say, you know, I'm always into that Mike Tyson line. You know what I mean? Like that whole entire leave the party with who brought you to the dance, leave the dance who brought you to the dance. Lamont is a fighter who's a champion, and he's generally damn near undefeated except for that loss against Jamel. He can't become brand new in this fight. I don't know if there's that many wrinkles to his game. I feel like that DMV style is going to be either I win or I fall on my sword here. I fall on my shield here. You know what I'm saying? This is where the win's going to be. I think Lamont fights his fight if he wants to win this fight. I don't think he wins this fight fighting something not his. He has a fight. If you watch his fights, he's consistent with how he performs. That's the version of him that's going to be able to do something with Tank. You know what I'm saying? Tank is going to either steamroll it. And that's the other thing about it. Tank knows. These guys know each other, and we know Tank. I think we might even see a Tank that starts faster than he normally does because he normally is getting to know the fighter for the first 2-3 rounds. You know what I'm saying? He'll sit there, but he already knows this guy, man. And unless Lamont shows him a different look all of a sudden and have Tank like, damn, I need to kind of, oh, this guy's a brand new dude. Unless that happens, Tank is going to kind of like, no, like, I know what I can walk you into. I know I can feint you. I know what you want me to do, and I know how to fake what you want me to do to bait you to get you to do what I want you to do, and I know I can hit you with the kill shot. Lamont, at the same time, is aware of it. At the same time, what Tank is aware of. It's going to be interesting to see, you know what I'm saying, how Lamont approaches it, because I think out of the difference between Lamont and all the fighters that Tank has been in the ring with is Lamont's been in the ring with Tank in real time. You know what I'm saying? He has experience with him, believe it or not. So we'll see if that experience plays into anything that Lamont's able to put together to, you know, give Tank some issues. Because just as much as Tank knows Lamont, Lamont knows Tank. And I'm sure Lamont been watching Tank way more than Tank been watching Lamont since Lamont's turned professional. Because Tank's been up here. You don't look down there, especially, I don't think he ever planned on fighting this dude until probably around a year and a half ago, a year ago. So, and Tank doesn't even seem like the kind of guy who's going to like watch you like that. But I'm sure Lamont's been watching Tank, and Senior, you know, has been watching Tank. So it's going to be interesting to see the game plan to see Tank fight somebody who may know him as well as any, you know what I mean, like know him to the point to where I can actually strategize with the knowledge, with the data that's stacked. So you never know. You never know.
I just think that and salute Nebraska Rock, brother, in the super chat, dropping that Cinco. Greetings from the mean streets of North Omaha, Nebraska, via Co-op City native. And blessings to all. Blessings, King. Much love. Salute Keon said, I studied Lamont and he's not special in any area. I like Roach, but he ain't that. That's what I'm saying, right? I've been watching him, right? And I'm watching him and I'm like, bro. And again, this is no disrespect to Lamont Roach in any way, shape, form, or fashion.
Right.
But as I'm watching him, I'm like, right. I don't see anything. Not to say that you're going to beat Tank Davis. I don't see it.
I don't see it either. I don't see nothing. I see
nothing.
Zero. You know, like it's just about, if you want me to talk it, like give it some life, you know what I mean? I'll try my best to give it some life and tell you like his best chance, like his, you know what I mean? Like his best chance. I don't even think he can. I think if he was to get on his bicycle, I don't think he can get away from Tank. I don't even think he's got that type of, he'd hurt. I think.
Right. He don't have that type of speed.
Right. Defensively.
Right. Hope now, what's up, family? I just don't see anything he gonna do that's gonna deter Tank from coming forward. I don't think that he has the power that people, you know, like Tank is making it to be, right? Like Tank is saying, man, this dude got power. He could clip you. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he's obviously selling the fight.
Right.
Right. And I think that, you know, that Lamont Roach just don't have it.
Yeah, he doesn't have any one thing that's gonna be like, yo, if Lamont can, it just not that we can see. So Lamont's either gonna make believers out of us and be a new addition to 135 that we never knew existed, or Tank's gonna steamroll him, or Tank's gonna try to carry him, which will look real ugly, which I don't picture Tank doing. Tank should get rid of this dude inside of 5. You know what I mean? He should get rid of him inside. I think if it goes over 5, it's not a good look for him. You know what I mean? Unless he has an injury or something, you know what I'm saying? Like he wants to talk about, but he's supposed to get rid of this guy. You know what I mean? He's supposed to get rid of this guy.
Right. Hannibal, what's up? The bull trick, what's up? I just don't see anything, like you said, Clay. Is he faster than Tank? No.
No.
Does he have a better jab than Tank? No.
Oh.
Does he have more power? Obviously not.
No.
Is his ring IQ on Tank's level? No. Does he have the durability and the chin like Tank? No.
I don't know. Maybe I haven't seen him knocked out. Would he get knocked out?
I mean, we've seen him drop, but Like, does he? Ricky Fontaine said, "What? Got to get rid of a champ inside 5 rounds, or it's a bad look, bro. What?
He shouldn't be in there with him,
right? And why do you say a champ? Right? All champs are not created equal. Please stop saying that. All champions are not created equal. Period. Did you
believe
see
he can
Rolly
box
Romero
better than
and
Tank?
Isaac Cruz? Is Rolly Romero? Do you see what happened? What round did that end in? What do you mean inside 5 is crazy?
Inside 5, it should be done, man. Inside 6.
Inside 5 should be done.
Yeah, inside 6, I'll meet you halfway, but don't. I mean, I see ETB put inside 8, and I mean, I think that's safe to say, right? But how knowing Tank, let's see how he boxes. Unless he boxes differently, knowing how Tank fights, right? The one thing that Tank takes his time doing is reading the fighter, right? He takes 2 or 3 rounds. He knows this guy, right? I'm not saying from round 1 he's going to take off, but I'm going to say it should be a quicker start, right? By end of round 2, like beginning of round 3, Tank should kick it up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got you. I know exactly how I need to do this. I felt your power at this point. I felt, you know what I mean? I know if you're a threat, if you're not a threat, then move. Then move on him. That's it. Yeah. Now it's time to apply the pressure. Now you got this guy who's going to be on his front foot. If you get Lamont Roach on his back foot and he starts running, I'll honor that. I'll be like, if you're running and you just don't want to engage, like Bozy Ennis said, somebody who's focused on just not engaging with you and not getting knocked out, they're not getting knocked out. I'll rock with that. You know what I'm saying? I'll rock with that. That if he does that, he gets away. But if he stands in fights, if the Lamont Roach I seen fights the way he fights against Tank Davis, I don't see why Tank doesn't get this dude out of here inside of 5, 6 rounds. That's how I feel.
Especially trading with him.
Yeah. Or unless he's carrying them. Carrying them.
Right. Jay Lynn, peace, bless, Queen. Look at Keith Spencer. Knee pad boys.
You're a hater just say you don't rock with. I'm a hater.
Yeah.
I'm just giving you my real opinion on stylistically the way I don't understand what you're talking about. Damn the hate. I just said the man's gonna get him out inside of 5. How's that hating on him?
That's just giving credit. But no, this is what we're gonna do from now on, Clay, with the knee pad boys. We're just gonna give the knee pad boys a round of applause.
Yeah. I'm like literally saying this dude's a high level fighter, and I'm literally giving him props about who he is, bro. I don't understand. How am I hating?
He's just saying that Tank is there's levels, and Tank should be able to get him out of there in 5 because of Tank's skill set. And here you come talking about you don't rock with Tank, the knee pad boys. Just a round of applause.
What do you want me to say? You want me to say that? This fight might go 12 rounds, man. This dude, what kind of tone do you want me to take on Lamont Roach versus Tank? Don't say I'm a hater. You give me your opinion. What are you expecting from Tank versus Roach? Tell me how the fight plays out. Give me your opinion.
The call goes 9 rounds and stops Josh Padley in the 9th round, and that's laughable. He shouldn't go that far.
Yeah.
But when we say Tank,
I'm dead ass. What's his name? What was his name? Keith Spencer. Keith Spencer. Just take a moment and let me know how you see the fight going. I'm interested in your opinion. Tell me how you see the fight going. Right. I'm really interested. Genuinely, take your time. Type it out. Give me a good little, you know what I mean? What to look forward to in this fight. What you're expecting to see.
Right.
We'll wait.
They want to. What they want to do is they want to overly credit Lamont Roach to justify Tank fighting him. No, Lamont Roach is a good fighter. They ain't know nothing about Lamont Roach until Tank started saying he was a tough fighter. All of a sudden, everybody, oh yeah, because Lamont Roach a tough fighter. Man, you don't know. You ain't watched Lamont Roach fight more than one fight, if any.
Yo, Keith, I'm telling you, bro, you talking crazy. At least do that. Don't just sit there and call somebody a hater. Give me how you see this fight going. I'm interested in your opinion on how this fight goes. Build with your little circle that's around you. Maybe you got some friends around you. You guys come together. How does this fight go? Does it go to 12? Does it go, you know what I'm saying? Does it go to 10? What is it going to go?
Right.
How's it working out? How you see it happening?
You see, they just disappeared. He's going to disappear.
You're not there. But you're going to call me a hater for at least I'm assessing it. I've watched Lamont Roach fight. I've been watching his videos. I'm trying to see how Lamont Roach can win the fight. I don't think he can win the fight. He's free to surprise me. Buster Douglas did in Mike Tyson. He can do it. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is.
Yeah, look what Jalen said. Why was I searching the chat for knee bad boys at first?
Bro, he's a good fighter. Don't mean Tank isn't better, but y'all making it like Roach is just a bum. Roach is not a bum. Tank is just way better than him. You
can't make this
on paper, like what you've seen from Tank and the fights he fights and the way he's just, to me, there's levels to this game, right? And Tank is got like a 90-something% knockout ratio. So I'm hating to say I expect Tank to stop him. Right. Really? Isn't it more likely that he's going to stop this dude? Isn't that the likeliness according to his record? Isn't that what he's more than likely going to do? What do you want? So let me ask you guys. Is it important that Tank not knock this guy out inside of 5? Is there a reason for it? If he knocks him inside of 5, is that a bad thing? Because I'm hating on Tank when I say Tank knocks him out or stops him inside of 5, right? I'm hating on him. So that means I'm saying something bad or that this is a bad thing if he gets knocked out inside of 5. Is that what you're saying? That if he gets knocked out inside of 5, is this a bad situation? Does this not work out well for theories or for whatever you guys are standing on? You guys got to make it make sense, man. Take your time to make it make sense. It's one thing to haul names and accusations and say crazy things just to say things, but back it up with something that makes sense. Add to it, elaborate. You know what I'm saying? Put some context to it. Otherwise, you kind of sound like your butt hurt over another dude just from the outside looking in. I'm just saying respectfully. It just looks like your butt hurt because you don't even know if I'm saying something, but you don't like the tone of what I said, so I'm hating. I'm giving the dude props, talking about the dude going to stop him inside 5 or inside 6 rounds because how nice he is. You just hate Tank, admit it. Damn. How does the playback look on that? You know what I'm saying? How does the playback look on that? Yo, Tank probably going to knock this dude out inside 5, 6 rounds. And then your sign, and then your little thing comes up, yo, you just be hating on Tank. I think that playback ain't going to age well. I ain't going to lie. I don't think it ages well. Okay. All right. Too rich. Clay, right now, Tank has no knockouts inside of 5 since he fought Pedraza. Okay. All right. Then it is what it is. Look, man, it'll go 12. You know what I mean? I think he's going to clip him. I think he's going to clip him. I ain't going to lie. I think he's going to clip him, bro. I'll say inside 6. I'll change it to inside 6. Inside 6. I think they know each other. And if they know each other, Tank should be on that boy. He should be on his head. Pause. You know what I mean? It is what it is. If Tank gives us a real 50-50 fight, then we can have better fight talk. Yeah, there are levels to this fight game in which you can't play fighting. Tank needs to level up with his opponents. I think it comes down to that too. I think it comes down to that. I think that's the bigger portion of it. I think it's unfair to ask that content creators make something bigger than it really is. You know what I mean? I think the pressure should be on the fighter to give us something more competitive to talk about, to really break down, right? But I'm trying my best to give you guys like a take on it. I don't know what I'm interested in your takes. I'm interested in how are the conversations going on your favorite channels about this fight. Are they, is this fight competitive? Yo, Lamont, this is going to be, how y'all talking about it? What's the consensus out there amongst the fans of Tank who are building this fight up? How are you guys been building this fight up? How have you guys been building it up? What have you been saying? Like, what inform us, enlighten me in blue. Like, so what are you guys looking forward to? Like, because you're excited. So I'm gonna be right here with you. See how my energy changed? So how? Right. So what have you guys been talking about? Has Lamont been like bench press? Like, what's been going on out there? Like, so Lamont, you guys think like Lamont, does Tank need to watch his ass? Like, is he in danger? Like, right. Can this go left? Is this, help me, get me there, tell me, get me there to be there with you. You know what I'm saying?
You can't make this stuff up. The brother said Now he said no fighter is on Tank's level. Man, that just sounds ridiculous.
I'm saying don't just point at us and say haters, because you came here and not listen. If I were to sit here and be like, I'm gonna be real with you, if I would have said this, guys, I'm gonna be real with you, Blue. Yo, I've been watching. Lamont got a crazy check left hook, man. And if he catches Tank with his left, so what I'm thinking is he's gonna punch at the same time. And he mess around and catch Tank with the left hook he got this crazy left hook. Tank need to watch out, man. This kid, how much credibility would I lose during that load of crap that I've been giving you guys? How much credibility would I lose? How much laughing would be happening across the boxing space to watch this guy right here talk about this fight like it's going to be competitive?
Right. It's unbelievable. Salute to my brother Hope Nell in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on the super chat. I got pushback on the inside 5 play. What if he stops him in 8? Is that still a bad fight? No knee pads, LOL.
No, that's a good fight for Lamont. You know what I'm saying? That's great for Lamont, for him to fight to the 8th round. He can do it. I don't think it's bad. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it's bad if it goes to 8. I want you to understand that. It's not that I say I think it's bad. I'm just telling you that I think it's going to be inside 6 or 5 is what I said, but y'all killed me, so I said 6. I think Tank, I don't think he's a complicated mathematical equation for Tank. I think Tank understands him, knows him. I think they have a relationship. You know what I'm saying? That, and I just think that Tank is just going to be on his game. I think Tank understands that he doesn't want this fight to be but so competitive. I think if he clips him, he's going to hurt him. You know what I mean? That's what I believe. Now, maybe he has a great chin. If he has a great chin, then it could be Arturo Gotti type, you know, like he could be just getting punched on a lot and just not going nowhere. It's possible. It's not a big deal, though. Like, if he lasts to 8, it's not a bad fight, man. No, if it goes to 8, it's a good fight. It's actually a fight. You feel me? And we're watching a good fight. So that's what's up. You know what I mean? But if you're asking me for my assessment, I just believe he's levels above him like that.
And again, Ricky Fontaine and Holt Nell, just to piggyback, because I think y'all misunderstood what Clay said from the beginning. He said if Lamont Roach fights the way he's been seeing him fight, Tank should get him out of there in 5 rounds. If Lamont Roach comes and fights how he's been studying him to fight, that's going to give, like I said, that's going to give Tank openings, and Tank should get him out of there in that amount of time, because Lamont Roach likes to trade with you.
Exactly.
Right? He likes to punch in between your punches. He likes to, what's one of the biggest no-nos in boxing? Never hook with a hooker.
Mm-hmm.
And he wants to hook with a hooker.
That's how he fights. If you watch his fights, he stands in there. He stands in there. He moves his head. He don't just stand there to be hit, but punching the Tank is.
He wants to. He will throw hooks with you. He will try to time you in between your punches. He will hook with a hooker, and Tank Davis' power is on another level. I'm taking Tank Davis' power, him hooking with Lamont Roach, 10 out of 10 times.
Yeah. Unless Tank don't, you will be able to tell. We're gonna find out. So it ain't gonna be no hiding it. We're gonna be able to call it. We're gonna see it if it's nonsense. If it's him carrying it and him not fighting the way he normally fights, and you know what I mean, if he's playing with his food, we all can tell. I don't know if you guys will have the heart to call it out if you see it, but we're gonna call it out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We're gonna
if he got it on cruise control, you're gonna be able to see it.
Yeah, you ain't gonna be able to hide it. He just like Showtime and PBC, just like PBC set a precedent in the blueprint to how they do things. We know by now, like we see Tank. We know how he gets down, like, you know what I mean? And like I said, that data processing, that first 2 to 3 rounds of processing data and getting to know the fighter, I don't think it's gonna take that long for him to figure out his opportunities with Lamont. And I'm being honest with you, I don't see Lamont running from Tank.
I don't think so. And if he stays true to what he's been saying, he's like, bro, these dudes are scared of him. I'm not. And remember, he said, Isaac Cruz gave me the blueprint. He said Isaac Cruz got the blueprint. He just don't have the athletic ability, the boxing ability, and the twitchiness that I have.
Okay.
I don't think that. I think that Isaac Cruz was more in a shell with his defense, more protected, and he's, for the first time, he's 2 inches shorter than Tank and has like a 4-inch arm reach disadvantage, right? So his punches are shorter than Tank's, right? So for the first time in Tank's career, he had to shorten up his punches, which was way more difficult dealing with Isaac Cruz's punches being shorter on the inside. So I think that Lamont Roach having longer arms and being taller, hey, I just don't think that that's a good game plan to implement. Maybe we're wrong.
Yeah, let's make it Enzo, man. It is what it is, bro. Scrappy, man. But power is also power, bro. Tank is not. Tank does not have a 90+% knockout ratio by chance, bro. Like nobody doubts. You know what I mean? Like he hits hard as hell, man. Like unless he's holding back on his punches and he waits until later on in the match to kick it up. That's the only way I see this. You know, I said 5, right? And I'm just being honest. Like, I'm not hating. I'm telling you, I'm not hating. I could be wrong. Wrong is not hating, though. Wrong is wrong. I'm not hating. I don't understand how I'm hating on Tank to say, you know what I mean? If Lamont Roach stands in the paint with Tank, trading shots, punching while he's punching, and Tank is hitting him and he's not going away, Lamont has an awesome chin. Like, he has a real good chin that we're going to have to celebrate him for, because I have no doubt that if he stands there in front of Tank, Tank is going to hit him. You know what I mean? I'm just being honest. I have no doubt. If he stands there trying to trade, Tank is fast as hell. I don't know that Lamont Roach is faster than Tank or fast enough to not get hit by Tank. I would say the key to success with Tank is hit, move. Don't be there to get hit. You know what I'm saying? Like how Shakur is going to do it, right? Like he going to move, hit. You standing there, Tank can figure you out. And if he hits him, I'm not saying one hitter quitter, good night, but how much can he take?
And then again, like I said, right, Clay, the thing that makes me nervous is the trading with him.
Right.
When you're not faster than him, you're not more explosive than him. Right? When you try to beat him to the punch with a hook, his is going to get there quicker and more. He's more precise, more accurate, right? And again, right, Clay, maybe we could be wrong, but we're going based off of what we've seen to have happened in the past. You trade with Tank and you try to hook with him. First of all, his feints are better than Lamont Roach.
Right.
Right.
Lamont's kind of flat-footed too. He's not a bouncy type of dude.
Yeah. His Tank ability to bait you, right? And to feint you, to get you to react to things that he wants you to react to, set up the punches. I just don't think that, Lamont Roach has what it takes to overcome that. And what we're saying is that
I'm watching it now.
Right. I wish we could put it up, man. What we're saying,
I'm watching him and Hector Garcia right now. Like I'm just watching him and Hector Garcia. Like I'm watching Hector Garcia, get offenses going. Like Lamont doesn't move around. Like he tries to catch the punches off his mitt, and he tries to stand there because when he throws back, he wants that power to be there. He sits on his punches. He tries to make his punches. He stays there. He'll rather sit there and move like you know what I'm saying. Get his head off the line and try to time and punch while you punch. And he's not gonna get out of dodge or, you know what I'm saying? Like hit you, move, score, win rounds. If he does that, this fight will be interesting. If Lamont Roach decides to become that kind of boxer who's just like scoring points until he gets an opportunity, then okay. But for the most part, you know what I mean? He likes to stand in there. You know what I'm saying? He likes to stand in there. He'll clinch you before he like really evades or moves away. He'll clinch you. He'll try to, he'll tie you up. I don't know.
Exactly. And that's what I'm saying. I'm going to go back and watch it too. You watching Lamont and Hector, right?
Yeah, I'm watching Lamont and Hector right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back to that right now as well.
It's been playing the whole time. I've been watching it. You know what I'm saying? We're in round 5 right now.
Yeah, it's just he's a very good fighter. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. You know what I mean?
100%. 100%.
But styles make fights, and what he's going to present to Tank Davis. Hood Rich 410, what's up, family?
Salute, Rich.
Tyrone he said nobody really worked Tank's guts. It's hard because, first of all, he's so short in stature, and he's so reactive and twitchy and explosive. So when you reach down to his stomach, right? When you're trying to pull back, especially he's typically shorter than everybody, right? And he's very, very fast and very, very explosive. So when you reach down to his stomach, if you're not very twitchy yourself to be able to get out of harm's way immediately, right? When you're pulling out, he's going to hurt you because he's so explosive, so reactive, right? So that's why most fighters don't take the chance to go to his body, because it's so much of a risk. It's better to go ahead and just outbox him. You know what I'm saying? Just jab, use distance. Try to control the pace of the fight and win like that. You know what I mean?
The possibilities are there. Lamont can make the adjustments. He also knows who Tank is, and he can show up with a strategy custom made for what Tank does, and show us like that would make him a really great fighter. Like, he's a champion at 130. He comes up to 135. He shows wrinkles to his game. That's what it is. So okay, so let's say like this: the key to victory for Lamont Roach is for him to show the wrinkles to his game. He cannot fight Tank Davis the way he fought Hector Garcia, or you know what I'm saying, or he can't fight. He has to show wrinkles to his game. The guy who fought Fergal McCrory, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's not going to work on Tank. That's going to get you the way he fought these guys. Like, give me a fight. How about this? Give me a fight that he has on his resume that you've seen that you feel like if he approaches, if he approaches Tank this way, like, this is the way this fight is going to become competitive. I've just watched a couple of fights, what I had available, probably like 2 or 3 fights. I'm gonna be real, I haven't gone down his whole resume. But from what I've seen, the way he likes to fight, I see him giving opportunities for Tank to hit him. Even catching those shots off the gloves is going to be funny, because I think he could punch him through the gloves. I think he can hurt him
right through the gloves. And again, he's just not very fast. You know what I'm saying? If he was faster and more explosive, then I could see more of an opportunity. I just don't.
Yeah, he doesn't have anything he does better or equivalent to Tank that I've seen. Everything he does, Tank does better, and then top it off with power. It becomes diabolical.
Right. And he when I'm watching it, Margarita, peace of blessings, Queen.
Salute.
Much love. Appreciate you, Queen. When I'm watching this fight with Hector Garcia, right? Hector Garcia southpaw, right? When he's throwing a right hook to the body, and I'm pretty sure Tank can see this. You guys can see this in round 1 if you go to the fight. He throws a right hook to the body. Lamont comes out like this, right?
Right.
He kind of parries. He turns away his vision, right? But he drops his hands when he do it. If Tank feints the right to the body and he does that, and Tank will leap with a left hook, he gonna catch him. He does that every time.
Yeah, I'm watching it.
And then he squares up too with his high guard.
Yeah, he likes to turn into that right and put that left shoulder out. And he likes to come right back. He likes to catch those punches. Either he catches it with his right hand, or he throws up that left shoulder up by his chin and he turns away and makes you throw and hit that shoulder, and then he tries to come back. He stays in there, and he stays flat-footed. He sits on his punches. He tries to generate power in those moments. I just think Tank is smart enough to take advantage of somebody who's going to stand in front of him. I think his IQ is just there. I think he's very intelligent. I just think he takes advantage of somebody who stands in front of him. You stand in front of him, it's not going to be a good look for you.
And then he shoots his right hand to the body and slips his head to the left up under your armpit, right?
Right.
So that's his way of protecting himself, right? So he'll shoot it and turn his head to the left, almost like you make an attack on the football field, right? Get your head to the side. I mean, you could see this right away. You know what I mean? It's right away. It's immediate. You know what I mean? So, the brother said, Clay, he said, how many people do you think won't give Tank opportunities? Shakur Stevenson.
I'm about to say not a lot, but Shakur.
Right. Shakur. Devin is not going to.
Right.
Lomachenko.
Yeah, Lomachenko for sure.
Lomachenko. You know, although Lomachenko in older age has squared up, he'll find himself arm punching at times, right? But those three, but again, those are the three main fights we want to see. That's why we want to see it. Styles make fights. Yeah, you see, like you said, he throw the left hook and he tries to catch it. Tank is going to come around it.
Yep.
Terrence Collins said, "Blue, you tripping. You ain't see me fall nowhere." Race Pacer, what's up? Donnie D, 1954, what's up, Triple OG?
We'll see. We'll see.
Bro, the lack of knowledge that boxing fans have is just nasty work. I don't get it. I don't get it. Like
if he don't watch, like if he don't like, it's either what I think it's gonna be or it's gonna be a boring fight. How about that? And just remember I said it, right? Like
this fight,
if this fight goes like 8-9 rounds, it's because it's a boring fight. And Tank just literally waited and allowed it. I don't see.
There go that hook. And you see he like he even Hector Garcia is making him miss that left hook.
Yeah.
Big time.
I mean, look, I'm seeing Tank fight. I'm watching the Tank fight Hector Garcia, you know what I'm saying, situation. I mean, maybe you guys are right. Maybe he goes to 8, man. Maybe he goes to 8-9. Maybe knocks him out in the later rounds.
If he's not aggressive, yeah. Hey, Kate Crowder, what's up, family?
If he just stays there in that high guard, right, and just sits there and just kind of like just waits for Lamont to let his hands go before he lets his hands go, and Lamont does the same thing, then it's gonna be a boring fight. Because I could see Tank doing that. I'll be honest with you. I could see him staying in that high guard and not being offensive, trying to get Lamont to be offensive, and I could see it be a counter. If it turns into a counter puncher finding a counter puncher, it's gonna be boring. Enzo said Roach going 11. All right, let's get it, man.
And another thing I'm seeing right now is Lamont Roach. He which lets me know this. It's muscle memory. He unconsciously throws that check left hook, right? And turns his head away. Like he throws it without looking, almost like Danny Garcia, right? And which tells me he may make adjustments to that against Tank, but as he's going to do it at least 4 times in the fight.
Right.
At least 4 times in the fight.
Yeah. I'm watching him right now. Mm-hmm. It is what it is, but I mean, we could move the needle, man. Like at the end of the day, let's see what happens. We don't know. I could be wrong. I know y'all can crucify me because I guess this fight is not a good fight if he cleans him up inside of 5 or 6 rounds. I guess that's that's really what it comes down to, right? It's not a good fight. And
it could be just they let it just balls to the wall, right? No Ville, what's up? Terrence Collins. You want to bet $1,000? I got $1,000. You said Shakur gets clipped without a doubt. Tank is one of the most accurate punchers in the sport. If you think not, he's not gonna hit Shakur. You don't know boxing. Cool. You want to bet $1,000? They fight. You want to bet $1,000? Yeah, he's very accurate, but he has one of the lowest outputs, or the lowest output, at 135.
Right.
So he fights at a very, very slow pace, which means that he fights very strategic, which means that it's a boxing match. Okay, Terrence, so inbox me, and we got a deal. They make the fight, we got a deal. For sure. Oh, I'm here every day, bro, so I ain't going nowhere. Yep, Hood Rich said, if y'all bet Blue good, yep, all facts. Hood Rich, no. Salute my brother Hood Rich, man.
Yeah, for sure. Salute Rich.
That's
why I said the fight could last a long time if Lamont just kind of like doesn't like if he focuses on just not getting hit, just because the way Tank throws his punches, he's not really that offensive. It could be boring watching Tank get to the point to where he becomes offensive, which I could see him not really kicking up a real offense until like the 6th round, the 5th round, like start to get offensive, like start pressing Lamont Roach if Lamont Roach is not engaging him. I could see Tank doing that. I could see Tank doing
another thing, Clay, I'm watching, right, is that how far Lamont Roach throws his right hand from and his jab. Right. He doesn't judge distance well with his jab and a straight right hand. Right? It's way, and this is with Hector Garcia. Again, this is no disrespect to Hector Garcia. Hector Garcia is no Tank Davis.
Right.
Tank Davis judges distance extremely well. You see that jab that Lamont Roach throws? Hector Garcia countered it with a right hook. Tank is going to counter that with a right hook and a left uppercut. It's going to be a right hook, mark my words, a right hook, left uppercut. He ain't going to see it. Hector Garcia is landing it. He's just not as quick and explosive as Tank. It's there for Hector Garcia to land.
Yeah, I'm watching it. I don't know, guys. Feel free to feel another way. It is what it is. I'll take back to 5. I'll say 6. All right. I hope that makes y'all feel better. I'll say 6. Inside 6. That's what I'll give y'all.
He trades with the left hook on the inside. It's just not, bro. If he fights like this against Tank, bro,
he getting what clipped. He stands in there, man. He's not moving around like that. He stays right there.
Yeah, he stays right there, bro.
And rather than move from the shot, he's gonna try to catch the shot so he can throw something back. How long is that gonna work? Okay, Ray Spacer, 9th round. All right. Maybe you're probably right. Enzo laughing 6. Okay. All right.
Lamont just y'all have to understand what we're saying is that Lamont just gives you opportunities, man. And the worst person to give these types of openings and opportunities to is Tank. That's like giving Deontay Wilder opportunities or Artur Beterbiev.
This fight, how about this? This fight's gonna go as long as Tank wants it to go. That's what's gonna happen.
Bingo.
It's
been a while since I had
he wants it to go. It's gonna go. As long as he wants it to go, is how long it's gonna go. That's how it's gonna happen. That's where it's at. I don't think you'll ever see Tank in trouble in this fight.
No, I don't see nothing that Lamont is going to threaten him with.
But if Lamont hits him with something crazy, Tank gonna get him out there immediately.
Yeah,
he's gonna react. He's gonna turn into the devil. If Lamont catches him with something crazy, Tank is going to end him. Shout out to Lamont, man. Hate that you have to be this position in this conversation.
Because it just comes off as,
right.
As if we don't like Lamont Roach. But again, it's just levels, right? And Tank is just a level.
He's not a level, he's levels.
I was just going to say, dare I say, multiple levels above Lamont Roach. You know what I'm saying?
If Tank gets hurt, if Tank gets hit crazy, you're going to see the beast go loose. Man, we know what's going on. We know boxing. They hyping up Roach, so when Tank KO him, they'll hype it up like Tank stopped an all-time great. Yep. Yes, they will. But I'll tell you the fight.
Exactly. That's why they keep saying he a champion. He a champion. Man, it's probably them. What's up, Clay? It's so, bro. It just, I don't know about you. It just gets so discouraging and draining. Ray Davis, what's up, family?
Good, Ray.
Clay, to me, it just gets so draining and discouraging. It just, I just start being like, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's so annoying, bro. You know what I'm saying? That people just regurgitate things that they heard in the sport of boxing. Nobody does homework. I had somebody come to my inbox, right? Aggressively. Oh, the fight sold out. The fight sold out. Where? So I went to StubHub, right? Yeah, keep being a hater. The fight sold out. So I went to StubHub. There's multiple tickets in every section that's still wide open. You could get 2 tickets. You could get 4 tickets. You could get 8 tickets, Clay. Okay? So I said, where? Screenshot and sent it to him. Right. Cali World, Peace Plus Queen. This person sends me back a message, Clay, and says, you trying to spin the narrative. I took a picture of StubHub. You trying to spin the narrative. Tank been saying this on Ticketmaster.
Oh. So sold out on Ticketmaster, not on StubHub? Is that what we saying? So if I go buy a ticket off StubHub, they lying to me. It's really
they lying to you. And then I said, okay, I go to Ticketmaster. And it's the same thing.
I mean,
plenty of tickets wide open. Any level, right? And they go, oh, see, you just hating. You don't want to see him win. What are you talking about? You just said the fight is sold out. It's not sold out. You could buy plenty of tickets right now. And today is Tuesday night. Period. That's it. That's all. Who cares? And I said this before, because it's Lamont Roach.
I mean, he's going to show us. We're going to find out. You know a fight I'm really interested on the card, though? I ain't going to lie. I want to see Ryo.
And talk to me. Let's talk about that.
Man, is Ryo better? Or did he just take advantage of a one-trick pony in Isak Pitbull Cruz?
Right.
Has he really added these layers and wrinkles to his game? Has he really, and listen, man, Robert Garcia has been he's just been like he's probably like the best trainer. He looks like he's heading into training of the year again this year. It looks like, or this early as it is, you know what I mean? It looks like he's heading in that direction, right? Did he really change Ryo? Because I think Ryo has bought into what Ryan Garcia has convinced him it is. But we got to remember, guys, if the fighter who fought Isak is elusive and moves around, but Ryo also punches. He's a puncher. He's a real deal puncher. You know what I'm saying? And you combine all that movement with timing and power, he can be dangerous. He can hurt Gary. Gary beat Richard Hitchinson in the amateurs, and he beat Boots Ennis in the amateurs 3 times each, right? So he can box. You know what I'm saying? He can box. He's not just, I think his record and the way he's taken out fighters, like I believe him when he says he just been doing what he's been allowed to do. Like I've never had to really go on my back because what I'm doing is working. So Alberto Puello may have woke up awakened a beast inside of Gary Antoine Russell that might be right on his jab and putting combinations. Putting combinations together in a way that you guys haven't seen him do in a long time. Like, he might take you guys back. But also, Gary Antoine hasn't fought like that in so long. Is it not in his character to fight that way anymore? And if he fights that way, is he actually going to be losing rounds to Rayo? Is Rayo in a position where he can box with Gary Antoine Russell, like outbox him, like beat him in rounds and outbox him? I don't know. I'm very interested in seeing who Rayo Venezuela is right now. I'm very, very interested in seeing what Robert Garcia has been doing with this kid because he showed us that he can box, that you're not just going to press him. Pressing him is not the solution. But at the same time, Gary, in his last fight, really kind of looked pedestrian dealing with a boxer. Like, I don't think he lost that last fight, first of all. You know what I'm saying? But he did on paper, right? But at the same time, he was getting caught up in a lot of, he was trying to force his will. I don't think he does that in this fight. I'm going with Gary for the win. But I think it's going to be interesting to see this Rayo Venezuela and who he is and what he plans on doing.
Yeah, I think Gary wins. I just think that, in my opinion, I just think that he is I don't think that Rayo is physically strong enough to keep Gary off of him. Mm-hmm. I just don't think so. You know what I'm saying? He was crafty, right? He was slick. He had a great game plan. K different breed, peace of bless, Queen.
Everybody said, nah, Gary, you lost that fight. I mean, it was a close fight. I don't think he lost it. I ain't gonna lie. But I wasn't mad at the decision, though, at all. It was super
I just
close.
think that I physically, I think that Rayo is not physically strong enough to keep Gary off him. Mm-hmm. And to deal with that pressure. I just don't see it. And I don't think that, yes, he was quick, he was elusive, he was agile. He showed his ring IQ, right? When he fought Isaac Cruz, right? But he had physical advantages over Isaac Cruz that he has none of those over Anton, right? Mm-hmm. He had some obvious physical, the height, the arm reach, things of that nature, right? Over Isaac Cruz. And Isaac Cruz was one-dimensional, right? Isaac Cruz was coming forward. Isaac Cruz was predictable. And I just think that Isaac Cruz, you stick to the game plan, you can beat Isaac Cruz, right?
Right.
You get away from the game plan and you start trading with Isaac Cruz, you give him opportunities, he'll get you.
Right.
Right. He stuck to the game plan. And he stuck to the game plan very well. Right. Anton Russell is a completely different animal.
Right.
Completely different animal, completely different beast, right? Anton Russell is a southpaw who's explosive, who's rough and rugged, who can box. But he also can crowd your space and close the distance extremely, extremely well, right? And I don't think that Rayo physically can keep Anton off of him. I just don't see it.
He got the power, though, man. He got the pop. He can pop on Gary, make Gary. He can get Gary's respect with the power. He can punch on Gary and make Gary respect him. I think he can get that respect. I don't see Gary, if it was a wrestling match, I don't know if Gary's just stronger than him, but Ryo got the pop. If Gary starts suppressing him and he forces Ryo to let his hands go and turn into a situation where he can't get away, he's going to react like a cat in the corner. He's going to let his hands go, and if he touches Gary, Gary's going to recognize the power. He's going to be like, okay, boy hitting. All right, I'm still coming, but I'm not just going to come and rush him. I think Ryo will get the respect and immediately turn it into a fight, like where Gary's like, all right, I'm gonna have to break you down, set you up. I got to keep my hands up. I don't need to get hit with you. Ryo punching. That's what he was before he jumped into that fight with Isak. Was that, you know what I mean? He was a puncher. He punching. Remember, he put De Los Santos on his pockets early when they fought. You know what I mean? He put him early. Had De Los Santos like, oh, really? Yeah, really. I'm like that. My hands is, I got heavy hands. I think Gary knows that too, though. So I don't think Gary just rushes in like that with him.
Right.
But
and that's why this is the most interesting fight on the card.
Yeah, it is 100%. It's better than the main event, hands down. This is a true, competitive fight. You know what I'm saying? Where,
right.
You know what I mean? But this fight can end early too. This can go away. This can go away inside 5-2, depending on what kind of fight it turns into, because they're gonna be fighting.
Right.
So,
they gonna let him go.
Definitely.
Yeah, I just think that, it's so interesting, right? That I think that it's a true one of the truest 50-50 fights that we've had in a long time. Right? It's a truly a 50-50 fight.
Yeah.
Truly, right? So I can't wait, man. I was super surprised that this fight was made. Right? It just blew my mind. I'm like, really?
It don't make no sense.
It don't make no sense.
And it's so funny because it happened on the back end of Rayo Venezuela leaving Jose Benavidez Sr., right?
Right.
He left Jose Benavidez Sr. He was supposed to have a rematch with Isak Pitbull Cruz. All of a sudden, Isak Pitbull Cruz ended up on David Morrell's undercard fighting Angel Fierro, right? All of a sudden, you know what I mean? And now all of a sudden, Rayo gets to fight Gary Antoine Russell, who just came off a loss from Alberto Puello. I don't even know where Gary was ranked in the WBA rankings. I'm sure now they fixed it to make it make sense, but I believe he wasn't even ranked there for a while. Let me see something.
Yeah, it's bizarre to me, man.
Gary Antoine Russell. All right, how about we just do Antoine? Let me see. Oh, now you do Gary Antoine. How convenient. Let me see here. Let me see here. Welterweight, super lightweight, WBA. Yeah, Gary's number 5 over there.
Yeah, this fight came out of nowhere, Clay.
Yeah, he was supposed to be in that WBC conversation.
Right.
He's supposed to be rematching. Now I don't even see him there.
Yeah, because he's fighting for a legit belt. So they probably dropped him out the rankings.
Yeah, let me see something.
Because he's fighting for that belt. They might have dropped him out the rankings.
Yeah, I don't see him in any of the rankings. He's just number 4 for the WBA now for Jose Valenzuela. I don't know. It did. It came out of nowhere.
It came out of nowhere. Who else is on this card?
You got Sandro Martin and Alberto Puello.
Oh, that's a good fight. I got Puello though.
I got Puello too. I think Sandro Martin is a good boxer though, man. So I think it's gonna be interesting to see. It could be a boring fight. It could turn out to be a boring fight because they're both like boxers and they both kind of like counterpuncher type of energy. But I think Alberto Puello is gonna try to make the fight happen. I think Sandro Martin is also gonna try to make the fight. I think it's gonna be a decent fight. I got Alberto Puello though winning the fight.
Yeah, I think it's I think that Puello just gets overlooked.
Yeah, he's going into this fight. Actually, he's just a WBC champion. You know,
Right.
I don't think Devin Haney's in recess anymore.
No, I don't think so. I think that Puello wins this fight with his pressure, his size. I don't think Lamont can keep Puello off of him at all.
Mm-hmm.
And his aggression, and he has respectable power, right? So I got Puello winning that fight. What else? What other fights is on there?
We got Yonez Telez, up and coming Cuban fighter, sitting like 9-0.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna be fighting Julian Williams. Julian Williams makes his return. He's been out the ring since January 2024. I think like out of his last like 5 or 6 fights, he's lost like 4 of them. Like
J-Rock.
Yeah. J-Rock was on point until he wasn't, right? Until Charlo got a hold of him, and then he just kind of went the other way.
He beat Banana, remember?
Yeah, he had beat Banana, and he had beat
No, he beat Banana. No, I'm lying. He beat Hurd.
Banana beat him.
Yeah,
Banana
he beat
Him.
Hurd. Yeah, he beat Hurd, and then he
right.
lost.
Exactly.
Yeah, and that was it.
Right. Then he fought Charlo and got pieced up, and then let me see here. Julian. Let's see what you've been up to, Julian. Julian look like a damn serial killer in his picture on BoxRec. Yeah, out of his last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, he's lost 3 out of his last 5 fights. He lost against Carlos Adames, TKO'd him. He lost against Vladimir Hernandez, and he lost against Jason Rosario. Also, yeah, he didn't fight Jamel. He didn't fight Jamel? What?
No, he fought Jamal.
Jamal, right. That was back, though, in 2016. He lost to him. My bad. I said Jamel. I was wrong. Yeah, he lost against Carlos Adames, Jason Rosario. He lost against him. He beat Jared Hurd, and then got TKO'd by Jason Rosario early, like round 5. Vladimir Hernandez took the split decision from him. He got a unanimous over Rolando Mancilla. Then Carlos Adames TKO'd him. And he just had a victory with Gustavo David Vittori last year in January. 8-round fight, 2nd round TKO. So Jonas Telez is actually an up-and-coming talent, though, man. I like him. Have you seen him fight? Jonas is nice.
Yeah. I like Jonas Telez, and I just think that J-Rock is way past it. He's not even a gatekeeper at this point.
Yeah, this is Jonas Telez's first 12-round fight.
Yeah, and J-Rock at this point, no disrespect, but he's just collecting the check.
Yeah.
I mean, he just don't got it no more. His punch resistance is not there. His reflexes is gone. He took a lot of punishment. He's just not that dude anymore. No way, no how.
Yeah, that's like the main card, though. Jones, Alberto, Gervonta, Jose Valenzuela. The prelim card got like a bunch of kids on there. I don't know if they're just trying to put on people from the city or something like that.
What's the name? Is Kamel Moulton on there?
Nope. I'll tell you who's on there right now. I think
Hurd got beat on Pro by Donnie D. Yep, sure did.
Hurd is supposed to be fighting. Jared Hurd is fighting.
He's on that card too? Oh,
Johan Gonzalez. Yeah. And Gio Lopez, up and coming. I know he's up and coming. He's like 17-0. I never heard this guy who he's fighting against, but he has a decent record. This might be a decent fight too. But the rest of them are like 9 or lower. Like 9-0, 9-0, 10-2, 8-0, 7-0, 5-0, 14-9. Sharon Carter's fighting Alexis Della Sirlandon. Then you got a 4-0 and a 5-0 fighter fighting. It's got to be the city, though. I would think it's the city. That's what it looks like.
Trying to put on.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Oh, that's It's ugly, man.
Yep. I mean, it is what it is. $80.
Yeah, $80, man. $80.
I hope Lamont do what I really hope Lamont on his game, man. I hope it is what it is. Let me see here. The March 1st wide buster between Javante and Lamont Rose has set a new boxing gate record at Barclays Center, breaking the previous record by Javante and Roland Romero. Okay. That's what they're saying. That's what they're saying.
But let's get on out of here, Clay, man. I'm tired, man.
You telling me I've been up really since early this morning, bro. I really been up early as hell, bro. I feel the burn. Yo, so I mean, Benavidez Morel, best fight of the year so far. Yeah, I'll go with that. Yeah, I'll go with that. Yeah. Best fight for sure.
Yeah. Oh, man. I'm super tired, man.
Yeah, me too. Wu-Tang calling out. I think it's gonna be Keyshawn, but it's looking like it's gonna be Shakur the way they moving around right now. I think it's gonna be Keyshawn. Yeah. I think it makes more sense with Keyshawn, but
you think it's gonna be Keyshawn to call out?
I think that's a fight. I mean, I don't know. I think the easier fight for Tank depends how you look at it. With those bad hands Shakur got, that might be the fight he might want to take advantage of that. I don't know. But Keyshawn seems to be the more exciting fight.
Yeah, I agree. I bet it'll be
Shakur before Keyshawn. Yeah.
Man. I hope so. It don't matter either which way to me, but just give us one. I don't even care.
Nope.
I don't even care. But yeah, let's get on out of here, Clay, man. I'm tired, man.
Yeah, definitely. I'm on the same time, man. Salute to everybody in the building. Yo, guys, subscribe to my channel if you ain't done it. I appreciate the support if you did it.
Yes, sir. Hit that subscribe button, man. Subscribe to his channel. Support the channel, support the grind, man. Support the channel, support the grind.
One of those days.
Yeah, I'm drained right now. Yeah. Gerard too easy. What's up, family? But yeah, man, we'll be back on tomorrow earlier than this. Obviously, a little fatigued, man. So we tired, man.
Yeah, it's been one of those days, man.
Yeah, man. For
me, be more energized tomorrow. We didn't really go through the card this week though, as far as the fights and as far as what's coming up next.
We'll go through that tomorrow and go through the thoughts on Turkey getting all this backlash. I wanted to get into that.
Luka better hope Clay don't show up. Luka. Oh, you talking about Wall? Yeah.
Yeah. Is Anthony Davis playing tonight? I heard he's playing tonight. I heard Anthony Davis gonna play tonight.
Yeah, I rent you up, Gerard. I got you tomorrow, bro. So step up, Jared. I got you. Yeah, you know what's just messed up, man? You know, just trying to build this. It is fight week. Listen, man. I'm really interested in how people are building up this fight, how excited people are. I'm just being honest with you, man. I don't know, man. I'm gonna peep in this. I want to see what people are talking about with this card. And I'm telling you, like the Tank fans with the Tank, like the channels, y'all should be building up this card, bro. I hope we're not hearing the same old, like, you know, hating on everybody else who want to fight Tank, and you know, they hating on Tank and build the fight up. Build the fight up. You know what I'm saying? I want to hear the fight. I want to hear about excited you guys are about the fight, about, you know, talk about Lamont's fights, you know, use some triangle theories in there. I want to hear about how exciting of a fighter he is, and this is gonna be crazy. And Lamont, I want to hear that kind of talk. I don't want all the energy to be focused on us to where we're the ones hating. You know what I'm saying? because we're saying what it is, right? I want to hear I want to see channels that's bigging up the card, talking about how fire the card is and how fire it is. You want to see this fight on the card. You want to see that fight. Like, I want to hear that kind of talk. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't just put it on us and then say we trash because we having a hard time selling it to you, because that's what it is, right? You feel like we hating, like, look at him, just hating. I'm not hating. Sell it to me,
right?
You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, hold on, H-Town, Little Travis podcast, drop the StreamYard link. I want to join the what conversation? What conversation do you want to join? What? Tank fans don't got the knowledge because they have no idea who Roach fought.
They don't know. They don't know nothing about Lamont Roach, man.
You put it on us to sell it to you, and because we don't have the enthusiasm, and we don't, I tried. I'm trying, right? But I don't know what to say.
Right.
I don't know what to say. The fight is, I think it's clear. The fight on the card that is the must see is the Gary Antoine and the Rob Van as well. That's the fight.
That's the fight everybody want to see.
Right. If you guys like, good boxing and sweet science of boxing, and you want to see some like decent boxing, like point type boxing, then you'll like the Alberto Puello Sandor Martin fight, right? You'll like that fight, right? And I'll be honest with you, the Yones Tellez fight is gonna be a good fight with Julian. It's gonna be good for Yones.
It depends how much Julian got. I don't think he got much.
But Yones will look good. Like, it'll be exciting. He might stop him. He's probably gonna stop him. More like he's gonna stop him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that'll be good to watch it happen. I want to talk about the fight. Drop the StreamYard link. H-Town. You know H-Town? H-Town, Little Travis?
No.
He not wrenched up or nothing. Let me see here.
I will drop the link tomorrow, bro, because we tired.
Right. I'm going to his channel. Dude, I don't even think your channel's real. You don't got nobody on you. How long is your channel been? Bruh. Made this channel on February 24th, yesterday. Yeah.
Lindell Hampton said, at least the fight's on prime time. Yeah. For $80, bro. Right relationship. Peace be Blade Brown. What's up? $80, bro, I guess. But yeah, let's get on out of here, man. We'll see y'all tomorrow, man. Much love to each and every one of y'all. Appreciate y'all coming through, starting up, holding us down, and showing us love. No, H-Town tomorrow, man. We'll send you the link, great brother. We'll send you the link tomorrow. Much love to y'all, man. We out. Salute. Peace, man.
All right. Salute. Peace, guys.
I'm tired, Clay. I ain't got nothing in me, bro.
I got it drained me.
Yeah.
I'm not trying. This is not something to get excited about. And I wonder, like I said, I give anybody, I welcome somebody selling me this. Right? I don't want to lie to you guys. Like, what do you want me to say? I don't want to lie to you guys. There's no wrinkles to this fight. There's nothing interesting about this fight to talk about. Like, what, the call out. Maybe we should have done that. We probably should have just made it like who we should be fighting next. But then, then we'll be hating then, because, if we ask Tank to fight anybody, we hating. So, I'm saying, if we say, yeah, man, he should call out Shakur, or he's, y'all not, here y'all go. I don't know. There's nothing we can do.
Yeah,
I'm interested.
There's no angle you can. There's nothing.
I'm going to be listening to some channels. I'm going to tap in and listen just to see. I want to see these channels that are selling this fight. I want to see this fight be sold. You know what I'm saying? I want to hear it be sold. Like, I want to see what it sounds like. The interest of the boxing space. There's a lot of channels out here, boxing channels, and then a lot of them are Tank channels. You know what I'm saying? I want to hear them talking about this fight. I got a feeling that's not what y'all going to be talking about tonight. I don't think y'all going to be talking about this fight. You're going to be talking about the hate on Tank. You're going to be talking about the hate. You're going to be talking about Turki cheating. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be talking about Turki cheating, about him, you know what I'm saying, him reading scorecards, and how you're going to be talking about, I know what the topic is going to be, but I know what the topic ain't going to be. How ill and interested you are in this Tank Davis versus Lamont Roach fight. I know that's not what the conversation is going to be about. It ain't gonna be about that.
I'm just saying it don't have no Peace bless to the chocolate drop. Making 50% of the queens of the ring. Nick J is in the building. Peace bless. Yeah, they be lying.
We tried to talk about it. We battled with the channel a little bit, with the chats a little bit when they told us we were hating. We tried. Then we asked them to help us out. We were like, we trying to be open-minded. Yo, just let us know. So what is it that you know what I mean? Let us know. Put us on. Then he just got quiet. They went away. And then we try to keep talking. We try to keep talking about it. I said that, you know what I mean, 5 inside of 6 rounds. You know, we kind of had fun with that. People like, I'm bugging, I'm capping, I'm hating, blah, 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 blah. That was kind of fun. We did that for a little bit. But after that, what is there left to do? We started yawning and shit. I was literally thinking about going to get some coffee.
Yeah, literally, bro.
It is what it is.
Well, let's get out of here, brother.
Church. Salute to everybody, man. We're going to be on tomorrow, man. Hopefully somebody gets slapped with an egg tomorrow or something. Make it week interesting. You know what I mean? Slapped with an egg or hit with a water bottle or something. I don't know. You know what I mean? Maybe just turn up at the workouts, at the media workouts. Let's get it.
All right, family. Salute.
All right. Well,
peace.